Well, all right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the ESC United channel. We are doing another one of our 2021 Eurovision interviews, and today I am joined by Benny Cristo of the Czech Republic. Benny, how are you doing?
What's up? What's up? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. I just finished training right now with my dancers, with my team, and yeah, it's nice. It's fun. It's
Awesome. And I know that this Eurovision experience is a little different from I guess, the traditional experience. What is it like for you off the stage? Like, are they keeping you busy? Do you have a lot of downtime?
well, we do have a lot of time when we're out of the arena of the arena, but we are bound to stay in the hotel because of the regulations. So I'm not allowed to leave the hotel. So I'm basically, if there's a nice weather, I'm just watching the people, like walking outside, being on bikes and stuff and everything. I'm just like,
Yep. Yes.
but like there's plenty of stuff to do. We have like a amazing entertainment here, like indoors. Plus there's so much of stuff that I need to work on in terms of the show that if you were here right now, like for the rehearsals, you would die laughing. We created like fake cameras, and like the production guys that like running around with like where the cameras are supposed to be, and like I'm in the middle. I'm like, yo, now it's camera one, camera four, camera 8, 9, 10, camera 20. By the way, this is all ring cameras. There's like 30 cameras in there, so it's really
Yeah.
happening like that. So yeah, man. So it's we're busy.
Okay.
Stuff's happening.
Yeah, and I know speaking of kind of like seeing things from windows, you came to Rotterdam in a tour bus.
Yeah.
And personally, I mean, I hate doing things in buses because I'm 6'3", so like my legs are real long. I can't fit in between seats. But I mean, that's a pretty lengthy bus ride. What was that ride like? Because that's an atypical trip to Eurovision.
It is. It is a single trip, but it was specific because we couldn't even go to the gas station to get like a regular, trip. You stop on any gas station and you go to the
Wow.
gas station and you just buy random that you don't need, right? That's what
Yeah.
the trip is for. Like you just stop randomly and stuff. But the whole purpose of the bus trip was that we don't get in touch with anybody in the gas station, anybody who might be, positive in the
Hmm.
bad way. And so yeah, so it was a specific bus ride. Plus, I didn't ride a bus like this for I'd say like good 10 years, like 11 years, like like more than 2 hours because of
Yeah.
something. Like it just didn't happen. Not
Yeah.
because I'm posh or anything, but just like there was better ways how to do it. Even a train is better. You know what I mean? Like you can at least, on the train
Yeah.
it's just like you have more space, you're more free. I love
Yeah.
trains, by the way, but like
Exactly.
bus, bro. So so yeah, but it was necessary, and I'm happy because it did its purpose. We did got here, whole team negative, in a good way, and
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh, because when you go to the airport, there's just tons of like air condition. All it takes is just one person to not be as cautious as they should be. Anybody could be, and it's not like I'm scared of it, but just like being disqualified because of such a trivial thing at the very end of this massively long journey would be a shame. So we
Yeah.
work on.
Yeah, and I think that actually brings up a really interesting point potentially. So, we all know that there are the pre-recorded tapes that were submitted and everything like that, and
Mhm.
the fallback plan of if someone has to go into isolation.
Mm.
I'm curious here. We've seen your rehearsal earlier this week for the Eurovision kind of stage. How different is that from what you did for the pre-recorded tape, or are they similar?
Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's not similar. And even this record, like it's still it's actually still evolving because like when we did the pre-recorded tape, we had no idea of like what's gonna be like what kind of options will we have at the very end. So we prepared just like a basic things and basic steps, and we didn't really we never expected that to be the final thing. So it was not something that I would like to be presented with or as
Hmm.
and yeah, so that's that. Like just let's leave it far beyond like this. That's just like then the take that we that was like leaked from yesterday, same stuff. Like we just got on the stage, we just barely like got to know where we are supposed to be, how big is the stage. We have 3 runs, and you can't even talk to your team how and where it looks like, how we suggest, how we adapt to what's going on. Like, for example, we didn't know that the bridge is going to have stairs down and stairs up, which completely killed one part of the choreo. So, you know what I mean? So that just like ruins everything for you, like that you've been working on, which is okay, you know, but we're just working on it right now. So it's just like, it was just a mixture of chaos and just like mistakes and stuff. And then they're like, this is Benny. And you're like, really?
Well, I can tell you, I did get to watch the rehearsal because we are doing kind of the online press from home, and it looked great. So I don't think that you should worry at all.
Why are you lying?
I am not lying. I am not lying, and I am also a big fan. No, I am a big fan. I would never lie to you. It does look pretty good. I know, and you know, we are watching the rehearsals and the first rehearsals, so it's not the polished final product. But what you did offer, you know, even if there were some missteps or anything like that, it does look like it's going to be great.
Missteps?
In my defense, I was only able to watch the first rehearsal, and I saw it in chunks, so I didn't get to see all of the choreo that I think that you mentioned that you missed in the meet and greet.
This is far beyond missteps. It was just a mess and chaos. But as I said, like, we're working on it, and you know, I don't like to give up that easily. And even though it sucked, I think we're gonna do good.
Yeah, that's what the second run is for, you know, get it all down, make sure it all comes together in one piece. Well, one thing I did want to ask you about, and I know that this did come up in the meet and greet, you know, you are you do Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I know that you do skateboarding and snowboarding. You've been on the, was it the Superstar show as well a couple of years
like
ago?
Idols or something like that,
Yeah. So you have experience with competition.
Yes.
Do you feel like that has prepared you for Eurovision at all, or is this like a whole new game for you?
No, I think there's aspects in my mentality that do help me to focus on the bad things, mistakes, and not, you know, like, not get carried away by stuff that it might be, you know, seen as, you know, not so bad or stuff like that. I do know how to take a loss. I do know how to, you know, like, fight for a win. And I think there's parts of martial arts that are applicable, you know, for your day-to-day life, and especially for competitions in different fields of your interest.
Yeah. Well, and speaking specifically about kind of maybe sports and like athletics, do you feel like that's kind of helped you in any way kind of keep that energy on stage? Because that song is demanding.
Yeah. The song is very demanding, and I wish it did, but like, it's a different movement, and like every movement that you do requires a different muscle tissue, and you can have a slightly, you know, some part of cardio from it, but for everything that you want to do, you usually have to, you know, like, adapt and prepare the body differently. So I have to say that, like, I wish, you know, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, being a sport that is mainly happening on the ground, where you're choking someone, you're far away from, like, you know, jumping on stage and keeping you know, your voice in a key. That's a different ballgame.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, specifically around your song, we'll kind of switch over to Omaga, because I remember that you had mentioned in another interview that there were other songs that were in there as like potentials.
Yeah.
Were you really involved in the final decision of Omaga, or was this kind of made for you?
No. Made for me? What do you mean?
Like, did someone say, you know, based off of the 3 songs that you've presented, we think Omaga should be the one that you take?
Yeah. No, like, I'm the one who wrote the 3 songs, and then the like, national jury chose one, and I had no say in that. Gotcha. So that's how it goes. Yeah.
And I'm assuming that you are happy with the decision.
Yeah, I am. But like, I wouldn't present a song that I wouldn't be happy with. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't present a song that I'd be like, oh, God damn it, not this one. I'm presenting you these 3, but if you play this one, I'm gonna jump out of the, you know, no.
Right. No, and I figured that was the answer. But I was just so curious because there are so many internal selections this year. And there are so many countries, especially the Czech Republic, that have been doing kind of that online national final process where we see what's kind of going on. And then your selection for your song kind of happened behind closed doors this time. And we're like,
hell yeah.
Oh, there's a song. Okay, here we go. But I'm going to take you over to the music video for Omaga, because someone on Twitter wants me to ask, they're dying to know, is there a film from the music video that you are so excited to recreate in the music video, and which one was it?
Was definitely the Lady and the Tramp is something that like since I was a child, and like I kind of like get to know that like you wanna create a special moment for somebody, you wanna create a special romantic moment with somebody. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of like adopted that, and I just felt it super cool that like a poor dog can prepare something like amazing without having money or without having like any just being a poor dog from the street can create an amazing moment for somebody that he loves. And that was something that I just wanted to like always just put out there. And like that epic scene where the epic spaghetti scene where this dog, this Trump, does this thing for a lady. It was just like that was it for me. So I did wanted to do that. I did want to do the scene from Hitch, from the movie Hitch,
Mm-hmm.
where I wanted to do a different one because I really like the movie Hitch, where Will Smith he's getting on the scooter and he just accidentally like kicks Eva Mendes and it just falls into the sea, but it wouldn't look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we picked this one. It was fun. So yeah, there's
Okay.
not many of them that I like.
Yeah. And were there any that kind of got cut on the floor? Any ones that were like, oh, I really wanted to do this, but it just didn't fit with the music video or anything
No,
like that?
there was one that I wasn't sure about, that I kind of didn't want to do because I was scared how it's gonna look like. But the director put it in there anyways, so it's in
Oh.
there, and it's scene from The Wolf of Wall Street where he's trying to get into the car, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, yo, this looks like this might be taken in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like I do not look like I'm even like even if you're like portraying somebody that is like on drugs and he's trying to get into a car, like there's so many things wrong with this. Like, are you sure?
Yeah.
And Jan Strach was like, hell yeah, put it in there. I was like,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
Well, there's a little behind the scenes scoop of something in the music video then. Well, speaking of your competitors, we'll kind of flip over to the people that you are up against. There is one person in particular who may be making an appearance at Eurovision. I noticed that your go-to dance song is Low by Flo Rida. And we're still
Mhm.
figuring out if Flo Rida is going to make his appearance at Eurovision.
Mhm.
How much do you want Flo Rida there? And would you want to meet him if he makes an appearance?
Of course, I can't even believe that this is happening. Like our PR manager or head of press, Ahmad Haldun, he told me like, "Yo, did you know that Flo Rida is gonna?" I was just like, "There's no way." I was just like, "There's no way." He's like, "Yeah, totally. Don't you didn't know? Like, are you serious? Or are you joking with me?" So yeah, of course, if he was there, then definitely 100% yes. But you know, I
Who
have no idea,
knows?
man. But if he's gonna turn up, I'm gonna turn up. But
Okay, all right. Well, you'll get low with Flo Rida. I can't wait.
nice.
Hopefully there will be video of that somewhere on social media so we
Well,
can
if that
link it with
happens,
you.
then you can be sure that will.
Perfect, perfect. Well, another thing specifically about your competition, I've been asking most of our artists this. If you could replace your song with
Mm,
another song from any artist in this year, so anything from the
mm,
list of 39 songs in Eurovision 2021,
mm.
what song would you pick to perform instead?
Uh, like the last year, I was already pretty sure, and I was very vocal about a violent thing from Ben Dolic. But this year, since cards are different,
Mm-hmm.
I would go with the even actually the second song from Daddy Frere is amazing. So I would go with that one.
Okay, okay. So perhaps I will interview Dottie Frere maybe a little bit later. So maybe I can throw a nice little plug in there that like, hey, Benny
Yeah,
Cristo would
like,
love
you
to
know what
do
I
a
mean. Like I
duet.
wanna. I don't wanna. I'm sure that they're too cool. Like he wouldn't even like he doesn't even know me, bro. Don't even mention my name, please.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe
Yo,
out there in the universe one day a duet
man.
or a collaboration will manifest
Man,
itself.
I do not dare to dream that way. I'm really a huge fan of him, so like or them. So I don't even. Yeah,
All
but
right.
I only have I'm here being said. I only have one last like question possible.
One last
So if there's
question.
anything, let's make
Yes.
it. Let's like give me the juiciest question, even the
Okay.
nastiest. I don't care. Just make it worth it.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think the one that's really good to end on would be what can we expect from you after Eurovision? Are there any plans, projects, albums? What's coming
Mhm.
up?
Hmm. Uh, well, there's one thing that I kind of like adopted from martial arts is to always like focus primarily like on your like on that one thing that you're doing. You know, just give it your everything. I
Mm-hmm.
could have, and I do have like some obviously some songs prepared, but I do want to focus mainly on this, and I don't want to have anything else in my head right now. And like you know, like getting here and giving this project my 100%, my full attention was and still is taking so much of my headspace that I don't even. It's not really. I've never really like planned that far. You know, like I obviously you know you do have like some visions and stuff, but I don't want to talk about. I want to jinx it. I just want to you know I don't want to have my head anywhere else but here. And I'm super happy that I'm here. I'm super happy that we got here with my team. I'm super grateful for my team. You know, they're all amazing and. You know, I don't want to. I'm just like, yo, let's do this. Let's
Yeah.
get this right. Let's make the most out of it. And then like, yo, what's up? We've done this good. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Like let's go with the flow, man.
Exactly. Not to be cheesy, but honestly, I don't care. I am also happy that you are here. There you go.
Thank you, brother.
Well, all
Thank you.
right. Well, thank you so much, Benny, for taking time out of your busy day to meet with
No.
us and to talk. I'm sure our audience is going to love this. Best of luck later this week, especially with the second rehearsal coming up and the semifinals as well. I know that there are so many great things in your future, and I cannot wait to see what's up in the future.
What's up in the future?
All
Thank you,
right.
man.
Bye,
Thank you so much for this.
Benny.
Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your spirit, bro.
Yes, of course, of course. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.